Of course. Alright, there it goes, finally. Alright, so I am late getting started, but nevertheless, I am here. Well, I wouldn't really consider it to be late because I flow by way of the spirit, and there were several melodies I had to record and get that out the way. And bro, I just had to do what it do, and I'm here now. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. Oh, the time is 11:38. Okay. I seriously think that we will definitely get through the rest of this today. So let's go ahead and get it started.
I detest this world, people. I detest this world. I pray to be taken the hell up off of this earth all the time. Because, bro, if I have to live my life in this world and it continues like this, I just cannot. I cannot. Okay? Something gonna have to change. Something gonna have to change, bro. The Most High did not wake me up to continue living in this wicked ass world the way that it is. Nah. See, now I have the clarity and the understanding. So ain't no way in hell all the work that he's given me to do, in which I have done, that people are blatantly ignoring as if it's nothing. And you people just continue to live lavishly in your flesh, not giving a fuck about anybody else. We are tired, bro. We are tired. You people seriously think that you ain't never gonna reap the evil that you sow. You people seriously think that evil is more powerful than good. You are sadly mistaken. Because evil only has a short time, whereas good has eternity. Evil has time frames placed upon it. Evil has boundaries. Good has no boundaries. But you go ahead and continue to think that evil is all powerful. Go ahead, continue worshiping Lucifer. Because he gives you all the riches and clout and honors of men, status, popularity, fame. I don't give a damn about any of that. But I'm very blessed.
Yes, I am. Very blessed by way of the spirit. I don't give a damn about any of that trivial crap. Okay? One second. Looking for something. Divine love. We're gonna go through some of this, people, so that I can close stuff out. Alright? You are in gross darkness, alright? And you have no idea. All creation is suffering. Alright, hold on. Something I was looking for. Give me 1 second. It just popped in my mind. Give me 1 second. I gotta try to pull it out, bro. Um, I don't remember the tag that the keyword. 1 second. I'm gonna give y'all an illustration. Alright, 1 second. I know that I have it. I just don't know the key word, but I'm gonna pull it out. Just work with me. Give me just a second. Okay. Come up with that. I'm getting closer, I think. Alright, nope, it didn't come up with that either. 1 second, people. Father, help me find it. You put it in my mind. Thank you. Alright. But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. So you don't see the real reality of which you are living. But I am very well aware of the reality that I am being made to live in. Okay, because I was born into this world. And I am just expected to conform to it. Like I'm supposed to conform to this shit here. No, sir. No, ma'am. I am not here to conform to your gross darkness. I am not here to conform to utter wickedness and evil. No, I am not. And you don't have the right to call me arrogant because I don't want to conform to gross deep darkness and be in ignorance like the majority of the world. They don't even know what makes them stumble. They don't even know who it is they're worshiping. They're comfortable and complacent, enjoying snoring. They're enjoying their sleep. They're enjoying their slumber. But they want to be mad at me that I'm ringing the bells and shining the light, that I'm blowing the trumpet. It's time to wake the hell up, because your time's up. All creation groans and suffers. So much so, my life has been hell. I didn't know this. I didn't know that Elijah prayed to the Most High to ask him to take his life. I did it. I've done it. I'm like, Father, take me off this earth or change my circumstances. I am not here to conform to the ways of this world. I don't care about money, so I should not be forced to pine after it just so that I can sustain my life. I will rather die. There needs to be a change. And we're in that time. We're in a paradigm shift. Yes, we are. And all nations are in a valley of decision while we're in this paradigm shift. Right now you have an opportunity to cleave to the children of light or stay in gross darkness and reap your just deserts. Because of these people, and I am not hateful, don't project your reality onto me. I know my real history. I know what really happened in these lands. I know what really happened to my forefathers, my ancestors, my people, at the hands of your people. I know why your people is on top with the blessing bag of Lucifer, and why my people, me and my people, are impoverished. It ain't because we're lazy. Your whole entire system is fraudulent. You have a conscious choice that you are all like consent with one another. All right? You are confederate with one another to ignore your history, your real history, not your false history in which you forced upon all humanity. Okay? Your falsified history don't hold any water any longer, because the children of light is here to shine light on the lies. Your time is up. You guys have made the conscious choice to ignore your real history, which again permits you to hold on to all of your ill-gotten gain. Okay? All of the wealth of Spain, all the wealth of England, okay, was stolen from the indigenous people. You need to understand this. You live in a whole false ass reality. The often mythical based white version of their story becomes accepted as truth. Hence the term his story. We must understand it is not in their plans, nor genetic DNA, to take collective responsibility of the wicked deeds of their people and your wicked deeds. Because you are having a lack of compassion, a lack of mercy, a lack of empathy. And you hate the Most High's people. In your heart, you know that you hate us. But we ain't got any hate in our heart toward you. We just hate oppression. I hate oppression. Okay? And I have a right to hate oppression. I have a right to hate dictatorship and those who think they have authority over me and use their system to oppress me. You know, deep down within you, to admit your true history would end your supremacy. That you really want to deep down you want to believe you are superior to us. That's bottom line what it is. You seriously want to believe that you are superior to us. You're so puffed up in your pride and your arrogance that you don't even see it. But you're going to have to humble yourself to the spirit of truth. Or hold on to what it is you think you know. And be humbled by your judgment that's surely coming upon you. Yes, I have been awakened in a land of my captivity. I did not write this. I came across this and I saved it. 'Cause it's relevant. Let's read it. If you feel that you are awake in an asleep world, don't be afraid of dropping knowledge and making people think. The world needs more people who make others think about their own existence. Sometimes you might feel that nobody understands you. I've lived a lifetime of this. And being awake can make you feel alienated. Definitely. But don't ever stop shining your light, because you never know. Someone's life can change because of your existence. So keep doing your thing. Be the light in the darkness. I ain't gonna let you snuff out my light simply because you love darkness. It doesn't matter how many people receive your message. Oh, how you love to ghost my channel. Oh, how you love to help YouTube marginalize my channel. Your purpose is to do the transmission of your wisdom that I have received by way of the Spirit. Even if one person receives that message, you have made a huge shift in the collective consciousness, because that one person will help someone else, and it will start a chain reaction, and you will become the triggering point. You can handle what comes with your awakening. Trust your higher self. The dope soul, the higher self. You people just been living lavishly in your carnal flesh. And I'm talking about those of you who have the abundance that you're able to live like this. And you don't care anything about the indigenous people of this land that were destroyed in order for you to live this way on our ancestral land. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Ecclesiastes 1:18. Yet is sorrow for those who reject the knowledge of the truth, and also a whole lot of suffering that the children of light have to go through. Divine love is what we are continuously bringing to the earth, to the world that we're born in. And now we're at the end. We're the final ones. We're the final ones to try to bring divine love. And we've been met with much opposition. I have hardly seen any real love being shown to me. There's been a little bit here and there, but bruh, overall, like this is prophecy on a mass scale. Like pretty much, and I know that not a lot of people done seen my videos because it's hidden. Okay? I don't got a lot of views on my channels. I don't got a lot of views on my videos. All right? Nevertheless, this truth been out here. And I'm pretty sure that there have been plenty of people that have viewed my video that have abundance and have refused to assist me, have refused to show any kind of compassion, kindness, love, and or mercy. But instead they scoff and they laugh and they ridicule and they talk amongst one another. But I am divine love. I don't do things like that to others. Divine love is a love that has no counterpart in all the universe and must be received by man in all its fullness in order for him to attain to the celestial realm where the Father's fountainhead of love exists. All right? But this is offered, it's not forced. Divine love is not forced. That's why you people think that evil is all powerful. And this is why evil forces everything. Evil has to force its way. If you have to force, then you are not powerful. Okay? Divine love isn't forced. But understand that divine love is all powerful. Because divine love is going to allow the wicked to reap exactly what they have sown toward others, so that they can learn not to do such things. Therefore, evil is not all powerful. The evil one has already come down, and he has been very angry, having the knowledge that he has but a short time. A short time. Okay? Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. How miserable those days will be for pregnant and nursing mothers. Don't you think it was pretty miserable for the indigenous people when we were invaded the last time by the colonizers over here in the fourth part by Christopher Columbus and all the Spaniards? There was a Jerusalem over here. Several. All right? Yes. In the fourth part. For there will be great distress upon the land, and wrath against this people. Why do you want to ignore this people that had all of this hell come upon us at your hands, in the hands of your forefathers? And you seriously think that you never have to pay for any of this? You can just take the blessing back of Lucifer and mistreat us and just live lavishly forever. Well, you got to do that for a long ass time. And now, time's up. We fell by the edge of the sword. We have been led captive into all the nations, and Jerusalem has been trodden down by the Gentiles until The time of the Gentiles are fulfilled. The nations are dismayed and bewildered. Yes, you are bewildered at the weather. You're bewildered at your circumstances, at the economy, your leaders, the things we've been instructed to speak. All of these things. This is biblical prophecy, real biblical prophecy. See, you want to ignore colonization as if that had nothing to do with biblical prophecy. It had everything to do with biblical prophecy. You opened up these lands for all the nations who made a confederacy to come live the American dream. Screw the indigenous people. They're nothing. You can just walk all over them, stomp your foot all on them. They're nothing. Don't worry about them niggas. You can treat them any kind of way. And for a long while, it was allowed. Yes. You got to get up on top of us very high. And we came down very low. Just as the scripture declared. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. How come we can see our life in the scripture effortlessly? He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Well, this explained my life. I knew I was living a life of curses. I just didn't understand why. I didn't understand why I had so much misfortune, but I'm looking around. I'm a living witness to this day. I'm looking around at all the nations, able to drive their freaking Benzes, their Porsches, their Lamborghinis, and all of these things. And no, I don't envy you whatsoever. But I'm saying I noticed how these nations got to live deliciously. Okay? Well, I have always been in poverty. And I wondered. So now, this makes sense. I understand it's because of my wicked ass forefathers. I understand our transgression. I understand why we went into captivity. And now, a remnant of his people are no longer committing those iniquities. We have humbled ourselves and repented. We're being obedient. And that's detrimental to all you nations, all you wicked, who refuse to humble yourselves and repent. All of this hell came upon us because we did not serve the Most High, our power. We did not keep the covenant of the land of no bloodshed. He had blessed us with the abundance of all things. Our land was very blessed. We didn't want or need for anything. But my people wanted to shed blood and defile their temple with the dead bodies
of the Father's innocent creation. He never gave us animals to eat as a food source. He never instructed for us to kill his animals and sacrifice them to cover their sin. That never came from him. That came from blood demons. But my people refuse to listen to any of the prophets. They began to kill the prophets. Therefore we have served our enemies, which the Most High allowed to come against us. In hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. We're the ones that had the yoke of iron upon our neck until we were destroyed as a people, mentally and spiritually. They destroyed us. The Most High allowed a nation to come against us from far, from the end of the earth. They came and invaded us. As swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue we did not understand. That's why Christopher Columbus brung a Hebrew interpreter with him. In 1492, they labeled this a black navigator, but no, he was not black. He was a Hebrew navigator. Pedro Alonso Nino travels with Christopher Columbus's first expedition to the New World. Okay? And they had colonized our people in the three parts. They mentally raped and brainwashed our people in a three parts. So there were some of our people that was with the colonizers. Okay? They, to this day, they use our own people against us. It ain't stopped. It ain't changed. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. A people without compassion. A people without mercy and empathy. A people without love. Look at your countenance. This is a people without compassion, without kindness, without empathy, without love. You prided yourselves on the things that you did to my people in these lands. And you think that you don't never have to pay for it. You had your children there watching the things that you did to us. Look how he's dressed. He's dressed respectable. But you... just look. This is how you stood around as you did things to us. He was chained. You handcuffed him. She's very giddy. This is a child that's just smiling from ear to ear. Like, this is a people without compassion, kindness, love, and mercy. So you wonder why pretty much all humanity lacks any compassion, kindness, love, and mercy? It's because these people have been ruling. This is how you treated us in this land. And you think you don't never have to answer for this. You came over here on this land, besieged us in all our gates, until our high and fenced walls came down, wherein we trusted. We weren't trusting in the Most High, our power. We were trusting in our high and fenced walls. We were trusting in our own wisdom, blowing off the prophets. Throughout all our land you besieged us. Besieged us in all our gates, throughout all of our land, which the Most High, our power, had given unto us. You came flooding over here. And you got up on top of us very high. So now you're all prosperous. And you want to hold on to your prosperity. You want to hold on to your prestige. But if you want real salvation, true salvation, you're going to have to come up off this pedestal. You're going to have to humble yourself. You're going to have to become a righteous am. If you're prosperous, I suggest you become a righteous am with a quickness, because you are about to reap great destruction. Your time's up. This is from the book of Enoch, chapter 96. The righteous are confident that sinners will be disgraced and perish in a day of iniquity. You shall yourselves be conscious of it, for the Most High will remember your destruction, and the angels will rejoice over it. What will you do, you sinners? And where will you fly in the day of judgment, when you shall hear the words of the prayer of the righteous? You are not like them who in this respect witness against you. You are associates of sinners. In those days shall the prayers of the righteous come up before the Most High, when the day of your judgment shall arrive, and every circumstance of your iniquity be related before the great and holy one. Your faces will be covered with shame, while every deed strengthened by crime shall be rejected. Woe unto you sinners, who in the midst of the sea and on dry land are those against whom an evil record exists. Woe to you who squander silver and gold not obtained in righteousness, and say, we are rich, possess wealth, and have acquired everything that we can desire. Now then, will we do whatsoever we are disposed to do? For we have amassed silver, our barns are full, and the husbandmen of our families are like overflowing water. There's your mentality. You're trusting in your money, your materialistic things, your status, your clout, your prestige, your prosperity. That's what you're trusting in. Like water shall your falsehood pass away. For your wealth will not be permanent, but shall suddenly ascend away from you, because you have obtained it all iniquitously. To extreme malediction shall you be delivered up.
Oh, man. I told you it's going to be supernatural. Alright, magical word or phrase uttered with the intention of bringing about evil or destruction, a curse. Alright? But see, we're not bringing a curse upon you. We're here to help you avoid your curse. You're already cursed, because you're holding on to the blessing bag of Lucifer, and you're arrogant. So we're here to help you. We're here out of divine love and compassion and mercy. We ain't got no hate nor animosity in our heart towards you. But your time of oppression against us is quickly coming to a halt, because you have done the most. We have an oath with our Father. We have a covenant with our Father. And he's going to fulfill his end of the covenant. What you think is normal for our enemies to be rolling on top of us? My people, you seriously think this is reality? This the real reality? That our oppressors are rolling on top of us? That they are on top of their economic system and we're on the bottom of it? But you want to be mad at me that I don't want to do what you do? To conform to their system? Work within their system? Want to call me lazy because I don't get a job from one of their CEOs and work for their company? Lining the pockets of billionaires? You want to look at me like I'm the problem? No, you need to humble yourself and seek the face of our power. Turn back from your wicked ways. The more of us are righteous before the eyes of our Maker, the quicker we're going to have our land restored to us, and the nations will be reaping their just deserts. All those who refuse to cleave to the children of light. And it ain't no sweat off our back. It's your choice. Because you, in extreme malediction, are you going to be giving up? Where'd that go? To extreme
malediction shall you be delivered up. 1 second. Look up one other word right quick. I don't know how to pronounce this. Extremely immoral or wicked. So this is the world that I'm being forced to live in. And I'm being scorned and ridiculed because I have a problem with this world. You look at me like you can change your circumstances if you just get off your ass and get a job. Really? So pining after money is what's going to bring about the change that we need? Extremely immoral. That's the world that I'm being forced to live in. While people around me trying to force me to accept it and like it. And because I don't, they want to look at me like I'm a complainer. Why don't you like this? Why don't you like what's wrong with you? Well, I'm sorry. I don't do good in the hateful world of the dead. All right? No. I mean, like, not when I'm saying I don't do good, like it's not mentally, like I cannot get along in this world. Okay? Everything in my being is the complete opposite. All right? So I cannot. I have to be alone. All right? This is why I am ostracized. All right? I don't do well in large groups because the majority of people in their energy is just completely opposite of me. Okay? That's what I meant by that. Not literal that I don't do good. I do good. Okay? I just cannot. I can't deal with the people of this world. It's like, damn, what? Like, I just cannot. Now, this is from, I don't really remember. I think it might be from one of the books of remembrance, maybe. But I'm not 100% for sure. I think I got this screenshot from Abdullah Seer. Okay? So Enoch, Enoch is I don't have the whole thing. Well, I haven't gotten to the whole thing, so I got the screenshot from Abdullah Seer, I think, and from what I have, I'm thinking this was either a vision. All right, I think it was a vision or a dream or something like that. But anyway, here we go. And the Lord said, "Rest here a while, my son, for I have yet much to show you. For you must go to a place called Sinisol in a while, and it is in the barren plain that you saw before I called you here. And it is named Sinisol because it is the hateful world of the dead." Okay? I'm living in this. Okay? And they speak ill of Anakased there. Alright? Loving kindness. They speak ill of loving kindness there. Alright? And they treat those who are loving and kind like crap. Okay? They hate those of us who are loving kindness. Alright? Those of us who are like loving kindness, Anaka said, those of us who are like our ascended master, our king, okay, those of us who are like him, they hate us. They speak ill of us. They mistreat us. And we are alienated. All right? They speak ill of Anaka said there. And they are alienated from his purposes in creation. The evil are alienated from his purposes in creation. All right? They alienate us. Therefore, they're alienated from the one who sent us. All right? And after Enoch rested, he made his way back to the overview of the barren waste places of the high plain. And it came to pass that he bravely stood forth. The righteous are as bold as a lion. And it came to pass that he bravely stood forth to obey the directions of Moses, who was with him, Moses the Lamb. And the Most High pointed a way so that Enoch could look down toward a large crevice in the plain, and it was a long way off, and Enoch carefully and falteringly made his way down to the edge of the deep crevice in the barren plain, and Moses went with him. And the Lord bid Enoch to enter, to go down for him into the abyss. And he said he will wait for him at the brink. Okay? And Enoch became brave before the request of his loved one. And he went down as the Lord had asked. And he had to climb upon the rocks. For Sinesaw was filled with large, broken, and sharp rocks. And it was cold. And there was no life there. And nothing grew. And steam issued forth from the cracks in the earth. And the air reeked with the smell of sulfur, and the mud boiled in pools here and there at the bottom. And it came to pass that Enoch began to hear high-pitched and shrieking sounds, and all of the sounds were echoing and bouncing off the rocks with a feel of mockery. And he began to hear great and harsh words against Anaka said, okay, loving kindness, which made light of his loving kindness and his purposes and the desires of his heart. The same as many people are doing today. You're making light of my loving kindness. You're making light of my purposes and the desires of my heart, because it is contrary to the ways of this world that's all about chasing money and living in their carnal flesh. And the sounds were filled with taunting and vow chantings, and strong contention was a strange sound to the ears of Enoch. And there were words of enticement, which he shrieked away from, and there were subtle words of temptation that were smooth and beckoning, that made him afraid. And there were voices appealing to him to seek out and obtain the wealth of possessions. And these voices were disgusting to him, like it is to me. You know, it's like the more people try to strong arm me into pining after money just so that I can live on the earth, the more stronger I grow in the spirit to stand against it. This is supernatural. And there was the den of strife. The den of strife. the den of strife, the den of strife, the rat race reality, the den of strife. For each sought to rise above the other. Oh man. Oh man. Mm, mm, mm. 1 second. Each sought to rise above another. It's all about the money, all about capitalism, living the American dream. Selfishness and greed, capitalism. This is what is praised upon this earth in this false ass reality. But you want to ridicule me. You want to ridicule me that I don't want to do this. You want to call me lazy because I don't want to join the rat race. I don't want to be in a den of strife. And there was the den of strife, for each sought to rise above the other. One upping their neighbor, glorifying money and materialistic things. And any who were the object of cruelty, that's those who don't pine after money. Anybody who is not joining the rat race and one-upping their neighbor, we're not respected. So all the rats that's doing this, they don't respect us over here looking in here. You want to call us arrogant. Because we over here looking, oh, what a disgrace to see the human race in a rat race. You want to call me arrogant. But I'm over here telling you that we were instructed by the Most High to love one another. Not pine after money. So we can, one up our neighbor. Where the hell that go? One up our neighbor. There. So we can one up our neighbor? Like, bruh. What? Like... Oh man, your time is up, okay? See, I had to go through all the gaslighting and ridiculing, my family mistreating me because I did not have a heart after money, okay? And now I have been validated by way of the Spirit. Any who were the object of cruelty were surrounded to be looked upon as a source of merriment and reveling merriment. Hold on. Want to make fun of me.
Merriment.
Merriment. So, you're rejoicing over my misery. All right? You make fun of my suffering. I have videos where, I did not plan it, but it just so happened that I shed tears. All right? Because I am a passionate being, and I opened up my real life on this channel. I shared pieces of my soul on this channel. And many people have been making sport of it, laughing mocking, scorning, and ridiculing, laughing amongst themselves at my tears, my pain, my suffering. My misery. You're having festivities, you're merrymaking, you're sending gifts one to another. One second. L-I-N-G. All my life, I've seen people all around me be merry, live it up, okay? Celebrate, have a party, a feast, having a good time, enjoying themselves, okay? Like, bruh, and all while mistreating me, all while trampling all over me, not giving a damn about my heart and what's within me, because I am not of this world. I'm not having a good time in this reality. Okay? This reminds me. Yep. And see, this is why your time is up. Alright? Your time is up. Alright? You've already killed the witnesses. And now we've been risen. You've killed us many times over, and the Father allowed it. Okay? You've been trampling upon us all of this time. Those who dwell on the earth will gloat over them and will celebrate and send gifts one to another. Okay? Hold on, bruh. I want to go to verse 10. 11, 10. Okay. Send gifts one to another. They that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, send gifts one to another. Every time Christmas time came around, y'all sending gifts one to another. All right. You always, you're giving gifts one in Valentine's Day. You're giving gifts one to another. All right. All the holidays. All right. You're just so joyous in this false ass reality where I was always questioning, like, what the hell is this? Because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. All of this time, you've been discounting the two prophets. And I'm not calling myself no prophet. I'm simply reading the scripture to you. I don't put no title on myself. All right? But how do we torment you? Because we speak the eternal truth that you don't want to hear. Because you like living lavishly in your carnal flesh. Okay? You want to celebrate and send gifts one to another. Okay? You want to make merry. You want to have a party. You want to continue normal life. Okay? But it ain't normal to us to be ruled by our enemies, by the worst of the heathen. Okay? So, clearly, this is what's been happening. And those who languished for any reason were belittled and treated with disrespect. I was treated this way my entire life by my own family and pretty much everybody around me. I have not been valued for who I am. I've been treated with disrespect. And everywhere there was rudeness before the Creator of heaven. And they bickered and argued and strove with one another over this point or that one, and just ignored those of us who languish. Failing to make progress or be successful. I did not have ambition to be successful in this world. I just wanted to be happy. I just wanted to be free. I just wanted to be me. But I was being forced to live in a world that was trying to force me to accept things that that was not me. Okay? To exist in an unpleasant or unwanted situation, often for a long time. I am not happy in this world, people. I have never been happy in this world. The happiest I've ever been was living in the virtual world on Caneva and Second Life. I hid in a 3D virtual reality until the Most High called me off of there to do this work. So, as you can see, this is the hateful world of the dead, where there are voices that speak about obtaining wealth or possessions, trying to force us to seek to obtain the wealth of possessions, money. All right? But these voices are disgusting to us, the righteous. I ain't about this. I ain't about this, people. Okay? I ain't about this life. I ain't about this. Alright? So I need deliverance. And deliverance is coming. Alright? This is being glorified in this world. I'm here to shine light on selfishness and greed. Okay? This system of capitalism, it came from Satan. Alright? But again, he only has a short time. He knows that he only has a short time. Alright? And during the age of deception, many have followed after the plan of Lucifer unknowingly. And you have been hating on me for shining light on these things. Your heart is cold. You cannot be spared from judgment with a cold ass heart. That's an impossibility. Your heart is ice cold. Your heart is hardened. You refuse to hear by way of the Spirit? Then understand, you are Satan's portion. The plan of Lucifer, whose purpose and intent has always been centered in selfishness and greed. And to this day he has great power and influence over the hearts of most people upon the face of this earth. And this is because the veil that has been placed over their minds, that they do not remember the things of the Father. The God of this world has blinded their minds so that they cannot see. But I see crystal clearly the world that I have been forced to live in. A world where if you don't pine after money, you suffer. And people gloat over your suffering. People taunt you and kick you while you're down. Mistreat you. And all these things, all because we don't serve the God of this world. All of this is until the times of the Gentiles is fulfilled. And your time has been fulfilled because we have the fullness of the gospel. And we've been instructed to go forth with this word. Yes. This is the gospel of the kingdom that is being preached in all the world as a testimony to all nations. I'm fulfilling biblical prophecy, whether you people want to believe it or not. It ain't going to stop your coming judgment. Okay? The end is going to come when we're done with our mission. Now, you want to continue living the American dream? You go right ahead. What good is it to gain the whole world and lose your soul? Second. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. How come I'm lining up to this? I hate this world so much that I've prayed to the Father to take me off this earth. Yes, I have. That's how much I hate this world. Therefore, I am the complete opposite of those who love this world. Therefore, I'm following this. He said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. I prayed for him to take me off this earth. 'Cause I hate this world. If any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Therefore, the love of the Father is with me. All that is in this world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, that merry-making, living lavishly, happy-go-lucky, all of that, which I naturally didn't have, because I was so focused. I was more so focused on why in the hell is my life the way that it is? Why is the world the way that I was questioning? I was seeking answers. I didn't have the pride of life. So all of that pride of life and lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, none of that come from the Father. But all of that is of this wicked ass world that I was born in. This world is about to pass away, and all the lust thereof. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. The meek shall inherit the earth. Oh, I know you don't want to look at me like I'm meek, 'cause you want to say I'm arrogant. But I'm very meek in heart. Yes, I am. I'm just not complacent and conform to the ideology of this world. That don't make me not meek, because I fight against the lies and the deceptions of the world that I was born in. See, this is the definition that Gentiles came up with. All right? Quiet, gentle. But see, I don't have a quiet nor gentle nature when it comes to speaking out. All right? I'm very bold and considered abrasive. All right? So that's why you don't consider me meek. But I'm meek to my Maker. All right? I sit quietly before my Maker. My heart is gentle. My approach to this truth and my natural personality, that's not gentle. But my heart is gentle. And that's what matters. Patient, I have that. I have the fruit of the Spirit of patience. I have the fruit of the Spirit of long suffering, forbearing. Patient and restrained. Okay? To come to the knowledge that this is my ancestral land, but yet I'm still having to pay rent to those who invaded these lands. Don't you think that that's being forbearing?
Forbearing.
I have this fruit of the Spirit. Forbearing. Being patient. Tolerant. Even. Tolerant. Awaiting for the Most High to overturn my circumstances. Because I know ain't no might in my hands other than spiritual might and being obedient, doing what he's given unto me. Okay? Forgiving, merciful, understanding, okay? Kind. All right? Some of these doesn't fit, okay? Don't mean we're not supposed to speak out. All right? Resigned. All right, moderate, self-controlled, self-restrained. All right, I ain't out here, forcing anyone to do anything. Okay. The opposite is intolerant. This system is intolerant of those who don't want to conform to it. And all those who are attached to this system and the ideology of this world, you are intolerant to anyone that is different. All right? The opposite of meek is assertive and overbearing. All right? Forcing. All right? Though the spirit of truth, okay, assertive is authoritative, okay? How do I. Dang it, bro. 1 second. I guess I'm gonna have to click on it. I didn't want to do that, but. Alright? Assertive, we do have confidence. Alright? But we don't force anything. Alright? They attach that forceful personality, but that is just a bold personality. Okay? Boldness and force is not forcing people is not the same thing as being bold in the truth that we speak. Okay? So we have confidence and we boldly speak. All right? This is biblical prophecy. All right, understand. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. Not just boldness, but great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. You don't think this righteous man will be meek? Just because we're standing in great boldness and we are speaking out on your atrocities and your great evil? That don't make us meek? To you, maybe. But the Most High knows that we're meek. And the earth is going to be given unto us. Alright? Hold on. Now, because it took away my dang thing, bro. But whatever. I'm just going to head and continue here. He that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever, because it is the meek that will inherit the earth. And it is the pure in heart that shall see God. Blessed are the pure in heart. Not blessed are those who have all the riches and don't want or need for anything. Okay? Little children, because we're supposed to be humble like a little child. Little children, it is the last time. And as you have heard, Antichrist shall come. We've been had many Antichrists. Even now are many Antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. During this time right here was the times error. The Romans. Alright? The Romans. Okay? Yes, the Romans were ruling when the Messiah said this. Alright? So there was still more time to come, and that was the half a time. Alright? And that is the short time that he has. Alright? He had this time already, people. He had his time. The evil one came down already. Alright? He knew he had a short time. Okay? 1 second. Is flabbergasting to me that you people don't realize the world that you are living in. Okay? Look at your celebrities. Like, it's so evidently crystal clear. Oh my God, bro. you can't possibly think that this is all a coincidence. Little Uzi Vert, if you say that fast, is Lucifer. Lucifer. Okay? Lucifer. Alright? Why does he get blood in his mouth, bro? Like, what in the hell is this? And why do they use our people to do these things? They got the majority of our people, like, promoting Satanism and lewdness, lust, lasciviousness. This is the world that we have been forced to live in. You seriously think this is all a coincidence? It is not. All your celebrities are paid to mislead you and to mock you to your face. Okay, we've been living during the age of deception. And many people have been following the plan of Lucifer unknowingly. You are living the American dream. Okay? Oh my God. Okay, this is the world that you've been living in, people. Alright? Now, hold on.
'Cause he gives you.
Hold on. Alright, 1 second. Bring that right back up right quick so we can. 1 second. Alright, I need that again. Alright, now.
But you go ahead and continue to think that evil is all powerful. Go ahead, continue worshiping Lucifer. 'Cause he gives you all the riches and clout and honors of men, status, popularity, fame. I don't give a damn about any of that.
Alright, now. I do not give a damn about any of that, people. Okay? Greatness is not found in possessions, power, ruling over people. Alright? Forcing your ways on people, forcing dictatorship over people. Alright? Position or prestige. Greatness is not found in possessions. Alright? Money, power, status, clout, honors of men is discovered in goodness, humility, service, and character. Okay? When you are humble and you are a person of service and good moralistic character, then even if you are in a position of power over people, you would be doing good to them. Alright? So therefore your goodness will be discovered because of your humility, because of your service, because of your good character. Alright? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Because when the wicked are ruling, they are about selfish gain for themselves. And that is the world that we have been forced to live in. Okay? So I'm here to disrupt now. Alright? I'm here to shatter strong delusions and false realities. Your time is up.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this segment, and we're going to come back and possibly finish this up, all right? We should be able to finish it up because it's about maybe only 6 minutes left, all right? Approximately 6 minutes, okay? Shalom.